Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for another OPTC video, and in today's video we are 24 hours away from my man Film Red Shanks entering the game. And in today's video we're going to break down all the news as we just hit news time over here on OPTC. We are on stream. If you guys want to join the streams, link in the description as always. Make sure to come over to Twitch and hit me with a follow. If you are enjoying today's video as well, make sure don't forget to belt the like button for me. And if you're new to the channel, hit the big red subscribe button. We upload OPTC stuff every single day. But let's take a look at what's going on. As predicted, we are getting a new Grand Voyage for the Beriate, as Sanji just got his level limit break plus. Now, I did cover them on stream today, and the Sanji's level limit break is actually cooked. It's so good. And I feel like it's going to be int fighters, obviously, because it's Sanji. V1 Sanji getting his level limit break. So this is going to... he's going to be really, really good for... said events. Now, obviously, we're versing Don Krieg. Like I said, the missions are going to be int fighters, so get your int fighter characters ready. Stuff like Robin and Jinbei, Legend Bonnie, V2 Akainu, all of those types of characters, they're going to be very, very good for said particular event. So, we'll have to wait and see what the content does, but it's probably got something to do with burn, paralysis, chain lock, chain boundary, because that's what Sanji does. With his jump ability, he gets around stuff like Despair, Special Blind, Special Reverse, so there's probably going to be stuff like that on your captain as well. So we'll have to wait and see. But Grand Voyage level 5 is going to be very hard, very challenging, and it's going to be a lot of fun to actually take down. Starts on the 31st of August. But this is the big one. This is what we came for. This is what we want to see. Film Red, I'm Invincible, Super Sugofest, the Climax Part 2 of the celebration. There's a Part 1, a Part 2, and a Part 3. As you guys can see, it is a 15% chance of a Sugofest character, as well as being a Super Sugofest debuting both Shanks and the Redhead Pirates of Beckman and Lucky Roo. So, celebrating starting on the 27th of August to the 29th, which is literally 24 hours from recording this video. Literally 24 hours. 15% rate. Beckman will be on Part 1 and Part 3, while Shanks will be on Part 1 and Part 2. Now, if you guys are still summoning, I do think Uta is better than Shanks. So, if you guys are missing Uta, keep summoning for Uta. Hopefully get some luck on Part 1, because like that's the part that's out at the moment. But in saying that, Part 1 includes all Sugofest characters from Standard Sugofest and Super Sugofest only characters that made their debut in Sugofest as of August 05. So that means that Uta will not be on Shanks' banner. So Uta came out after August 5th. I'm pretty certain, correct me in chat if I'm wrong. However, 20 of the selected characters are rate boosted. So, unfortunately, if you need Uta, you got to summon on Uta's banner. And Nami, Robin, and Hancock are not appearing on this banner as well, as they're that sort of special character. For Part 2 and Part 3, they will have different Super Sugofest characters. So, on Part 2, you have Odin, Roger and Whitebeard, as well as Luffy. And then on Part 3, you have Trafalgar Law, so Onigashima Law, which is actually pretty good. The Straw Hat Pirates V2. Kaido and Yamato Ace. Now, obviously, the Super Sugos are much better on Part 3. However, Shanks is not on Part 3. If you are summoning for this particular banner, Part 2 is where most people should be spending their gems, as you pretty much just want to get one copy of Shanks and dip, as there's a lot going on right now. You want to conserve as many gems as possible, and pick up the characters that won't be coming back in the later sort of stages. The Ben Beckman and Lucky Roo, they will be back on other banners, as they are a regular Sugofest character, very similar to Chopper. So, if you are summoning, just try and pick up Shanks, call it a day, and dip. Unless you like to whale, like myself, I'll be going in on Part 1 and Part 2. I'm going to try and rainbow this Shanks, so make sure to, like I said, head over to Twitch, hit me with a follow so you don't miss the streams, like the videos, hit the big red subscribe button, and the bell notification so you don't miss any of the Shanks content as well. So, let's take a look at this particular banner. Part 1, or not Part 1, but like when the Sugofest drops, you get a free multi, which is always good, 15% red rates. Hopefully some lucky sons of bitches will actually pick up Shanks there and you won't have to summon it all. The new characters are here. As you can see, we have the Shanks unit. Now, Shanks is a little bit wonky. Well, he's not wonky. Like, I just think they could have made him better. He is based around quick characters, obviously. I wish that was Dex Orbs as matching instead of quick. They could have made him better. In my opinion, he's probably sitting in the top 10, though, as best units in the game. However, for me, Uta's sitting in the top 5. So, there's actually that. But he's a very cool character. His super type is the big draw here, turning all enemies into strength, excluding super type enemies. Very, very strong. And he's super tandem, being on a 1 character hit with like Luffy, Ben Beckman, Lucky Roo, Yasop, Rockstar, and Uta. It's very, very nice. It's a very, very good super tandem. Next, you've got Ben Beckman and Lucky Roo. As I mentioned, these characters are actually just regular Sugofest characters. They are the first super class shooter characters in the game. They are very interesting and they are very intriguing, but you do need 5 shooters on the team to actually get their super class mechanic. But if you're building a shooter team, you're probably going to have a lot of shooters. They work really, really like funky because you can actually get like utility if you have Barrier Pen. And I do like that they are taking this like path while including other potential abilities to be a little bit more effective when you are doing your team building. So it's a nice little way of changing the way you think when you actually do your team building as well. But very interesting character. I don't know where I would put them on my tier list. However, they are a very good character. But if you are summoning, you should be summoning for this man right here, as he is a Super Sugofest exclusive character. Next, we have Gordon. Now, I haven't really gone through what Gordon actually does. His captain ability, who cares, but he reduces bind, paralysis, and despair by 5 turns. And if the captain is quick or int, he's at base attack boost by 800. It's a nice special, like, very good utility. Special bind, paralysis, and despair, like, very, very good combination. And then base stats is quite rare as well. Crewmate ability removes special bind on himself. And he boosts quick and int characters base stats by 60. He has Barrier Pen as well. Even though he's not a shooter, he does have Barrier Pen. So, you do need the 5 shooters for Ben Beckman and Lucky Roo, but you can use this guy because he has Barrier Pen as well. So, that's actually pretty nice. Next, we've got Bluno and Kobe. They are a fighter cerebral that also has Barrier Pen. I don't know why, and none of these are shooters, by the way. Their special reduces bind and decrease chain multiply by 5 turns, resilience by 5 turns, and reduces damage by 85% and boosts quick character's attack by 2.25. So, rare recruits that do 2.25 times attack boosting and all boosting has become a norm now. That's why seeing it on Ben Beckman and Lucky Roo isn't that amazing. But, obviously, the 3 turns is the big gimmick there. They have Pinch Healing, they have Barrier Pen, they boost quick characters' base HP by 100, and they boost the top row characters' base attack by 125. So the idea is just to make Shanks hit ridiculously hard. Finally, we have my favorite character of the entire batch. We have the Sunny Gun. They turns the Sunny into a character. Look how... he's so cool. However, he's got a 14-turn cooldown, which is a little bit annoying. He does have Fear and has Ship Bind Resistance. Now, unfortunately, giving him Ship Bind Resistance is a little bit dumb because he completely removes the Ship Bind ability, and I love this. He reduces crew special charge by 2 turns, changes all slots, including block slots, into matching. But, as I mentioned, he is on such a high cooldown. He reduces crew character special reverse by 2 turns when inflicted, and sets all characters' own type at the start of the quest. So, kind of interesting that you get a full bot of Quick Orbs, I guess, with Shanks' ability. But, like, look, it is what it is. So, they're the rare recruits. They're kind of interesting. The new characters will be boosted for the Diva of the World event, which is like the new point farming event that is coming for a free play Uda, which we'll touch on in a second. Shanks, Ben Beckman, they get 3 extra jobs. Gordon gets, and the batch basically get 2, and then I'm sure we'll see the rest of them. So this is basically the monthly batch that we are getting. It's just a Super Sugo Fest, because Shanks is a Super Sugo. So a lot of people are not happy about the whole double Super Sugo situation, but look, it's a Film Red celebration, and you bet your ass there's probably going to be a 3rd as well. On part 1, as you can see, Shanks, Ben Beckman, and Lucky Roo are all appearing. So you can pick up both the legends if you're a bit of a whale like myself. And then on part 2, you have Shanks. Part 3, you have Ben Beckman and Lucky Roo. As you can see here, it's basically the same steps as the Uta Sugo Fest, so just be mindful of that. Part 1 has some pretty juicy steps, but the last step is a limited pool Sugo Fest character, which is a little bit annoying. I wish it was either Shanks or it was Ben Beckman and Lucky Roo. That would actually be quite nice. But on part 3, you can get them guaranteed on the 30th multi, and on part 2, you can get Shanks on just guaranteed. So, yeah. On part 1, the only rate boosted Super Sugo Fest will be Shanks, and then you have a whole bunch of quick characters that are rate boosted. So, for myself, Maria would be great to get because I do need those Super Tandem tablets. As for everything else, besides Kinemon and Denjiro, I have everything else at level 5. Besides Law, but like, I have my Law Super Tandem, like, max, so, like, I'd be happy maybe with some, like, V1 Law, V2 Laws, the Quick Law, some Tesoros. I would love to pick up Tesoro and Zephyr for their level limit break. That is definitely something that I would love to see. Marco, I would love to see that as well, so, pretty interesting. As you can see, all the Super Sugo Fest characters are on there, except for Uta. So, for myself, I would love to pick up some Yamato and Ace dupes, maybe some Yamato dupes. As for everyone else besides Law, I don't really care. Like, Law, I still haven't got a single dupe in my Law, so I would love to see some Laws. Luffy's at level 5, Final Tap Luffy's done. Like, everything else would just be level limit break fodder. The limited pool Super Sugofest character is one of these 4 characters. So, if you guys do go to that 30th step, you have a 1 in 4 chance of pulling Shanks. So, it is what it is, unfortunately, but for myself, like, that is a very good pool of Super Sugofest characters. But for myself, like, I'll only really take Shanks. Like, I don't want the others, like, at all. Like, no thanks. So, part 2 has Shanks, Luffy, Whitebeard, Roger, and Odin. I hate that they've put Odin here. Like, I hate it so much. I would have loved for them to, like, have put, like... I would have loved to see Final Tap Luffy over freaking Odin, man. Like, come on. As for the Sugo characters, Ulti will be on part 2, which is good for myself, because I'm missing Ulti. Sasuke, I do not need. Marco, I'll take dupes of, but everything else is kind of whatever. Everything else is basically just level limit break copium, if I'm completely honest with you guys. Besides Ulti, it's kind of nice to see Ulti here, and I'm assuming Hiyori is going to be on this particular banner. Yeah, so Hiyori and Who's Who, they're the newest characters for this particular banner. So, obviously the Super Sugofest characters are much better on part 3. However, you don't have Shanks, so, like, as you can see there, it's kind of annoying. The Super Limited Pool steps, you have Shanks, Luffy, Whitebeard, Roger, Odin. Ulti's on the Super Limited Pool step, which is really good to see. And so is Kid, actually. Kid's actually there. So, part 2 actually has some pretty good characters, especially for Super Tandem levels as well. So, that's actually pretty nice. So, the banners overall, it's a Super Sugofest. So, like, this is where most people should be summoning. However, with Utsa's part 1 banner still live, that's where newer players should be throwing their gems. Moving down here, yes, thank God. Oh my God. My heart skipped a beat. Honestly, like, for you whales out there like myself, you must be, like, honestly, like, so happy to see this. 285 gem packs coming back for 2 times. Whoop. And then you've got the ticketed packs, which are definitely not worth your time, to be honest. These ones here are the ones you should be picking up last if you are a whale. These are the other ones that you should be picking up. Like, anything that gets you more gem value for your dollar is what you want to be picking up. And honestly, the 285 gem pack is the best value pack. And then if you come down here, I think the 63 gem pack is the next best. Oh, the 120 gem pack is actually pretty good as well. So, you bet your ass your voice picking all these packs up because we are going to try and rainbow Shanks. So make sure you head over to Twitch, hit me with the follow so you know when I'm streaming. Hit the bell notification so you see the notifications for the summoning videos as well. If you guys want to be part of the fun like we are right now, chat, let them know how much fun you're having. Let them know. Let them know. So, gem sales, which is always good to see. And then we have on August 28th, which is the day after the Sugofest goes live, we have this point farming event, which is for a free-to-play Uta. And it looks like a kid Uta. So that's actually pretty interesting. For the 9-star difficulty, you'll get a bunch of berries and stuff like that. These events are very, very good for free-to-play characters because it's about farming the material. And the material that you farm is like these glow sticks now, which is actually pretty interesting. You can get 50 gems, you get 4 gilding silver keys, and you get a gold key. If you want to limit break expand characters, this is the best place to get your gold keys if you don't want to farm treasure map. As for the notable rewards, you actually get the free-to-play Uta as well as a bunch of the limit break materials as well. Plus, you can get yourself some red tickets and some Sugo Rare quick level limit break posters and stuff like that. So make sure to farm this event up and get your Chopper Man missions done. So definitely get that done. You probably want to bring a friend Shanks. Like, that's going to be the easiest way to farm this event as well. They get a lot of cooldown. Shanks is a very good character. You can literally just turn Uta into a strength character and just decimate it with a full quick team. If you guys are summoning though, you do have Uta, she's boosted, Chopper's boosted. I do love that they've done this because lots of people spent a lot of gems on Uta and Chopper's banners. So you can use these particular characters as well. Remember, Shanks is a cerebral character and he's a 4 times attack boost to the entire crew. So you can easily run hybrid Uta with Shanks. That's going to be a lot of fun. Next, you've got Shiki, the 6+, and you've got the free-to-play Uta character herself. They give a 75% chance of an extra drop. You probably want to try and include these characters on your team. I feel like a lot of people have the 6+ Shiki if you are farming Kizuna at the moment. And the Uta is the free play character. Everyone is going to have this character. As for the rest, you have the film characters that all get in their level limit break. You have the batch from Uta's batch. Uta's batch. And then you have a whole bunch of other characters here that can give you a 50% chance. So I will be streaming live this event as well, because I do have the day off that day. Well, until about 3. So I'll be streaming this particular event as well. So make sure to come over to the stream and check out some teams for that, and then we'll have the team up. As for the last thing that we have that is new in the news, we have the new level limit break characters. I have already touched on them in another video. I haven't outputted the video yet, but I have done a video talking about these characters. If you guys want to have a look at them, these are the characters that are getting their level limit breaks. You've got Bullet, 6+ Sanji for obviously Grand Voyage. You've got Stampede Luffy, Tesoro, and Film Z Zephyr. All of these characters get an incredible buff. This is probably the best batch of level limit break we've had since level limit break got announced. Shiki obviously has a very, very good level limit break as well. And then obviously this is the older batch as well. But like I said, I'll have a video out later, like tonight, sort of going through all of these. Or if you want to, head over to the Discord, link in the description. You guys will be able to see it there. But that's basically all the news. Like I said, I'm super hyped for this particular banner. You know me, I'm a huge Shanks simp. So, we're going to go absolutely insane. The other thing, too, is there's some more ink effects here. Basically, just those 3 characters are getting ink effects, so it doesn't really matter. But like I said, I'm super hyped for this banner. Let me know your thoughts and opinions of the news in the comment section below. While you're down there, belt the like button for me. And if you're new, hit that big red subscribe button. But most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are in this beautiful world. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later! Just one thing before I go, too. Make sure to check out your mail, because the social media step-up campaign actually completed, and we have a red ticket there. We have 20 gems plus 30 gems. We got 50 gems, and we get a red ticket. So let's pop this red ticket and wrap up the video. Like I said, homies, thank you for watching. Belt the like button, belt the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me for this amazing red poster! Or not. I lost. Peace!